Do you suffer from skin issues? Is anyone out there suffering from skin issues? Did you know that if you are suffering from skin issues, you are toxic? You're toxic. Your body is full of toxins and it's not going out the regular channels, ideally being through your bowels. This is the most ideal way to get rid of toxins out of your body. And if it's coming out of your skin, it's because your body just can't get rid of it fast enough, or perhaps you're constipated, or there's something along those lines that's not working correctly. So beyond skin issues like rashes, itchiness, eczema, if you're dealing with anything like I have going on with my hand here, there's like little bumps under there with fluid. That's dealing with that. It could be tied to a food related issue. Like for me, it's wheat. It could be radiation, because that's another layer to it. Who's not surrounded by radiation these days? All the screens everywhere here. Constipation, which I had mentioned. That's the way you want to get rid of all your toxins. You want your system to be moving from head to toe kind of thing. And if you're not removing things out of your system, this is where it affects your skin. And that can lead to other issues. Like maybe you've got headaches, nausea, vomiting. You could have brain fog. If you've got all these toxins in your system and you can't get rid of it, it's going to impact how you're able to think throughout the day. Are you able to recall a certain word, or maybe even someone's name, which is not always great. It's kind of can be embarrassing. I know, because I've been there myself. And where are these toxins coming from? Where are we being exposed to all these things? They're kind of all around us. They're in our personal care products. They're in our cleaning products. They could be in the non-stick cooking pans. I don't know if anyone's still using those guys, the Teflon. Need to find something a little better to use beyond those. Dryer sheets. Is anyone using these guys too? They're full of chemicals and fragrances. Perfect solution for that would be the dryer balls, the wool balls. That's something that I'm using at home, and you can have essential oils in there to fragrance it, which is like amazing smell. There's so many things to choose from there. So chemicals in your water, even fluoride. There could be glyphosate all around maybe in the grass if you're playing on a sports field, stuff like that. Metals are another ones that we're surrounded by. It's an older movie, Alice in Wonderland. The one character was called the Mad Hatter. Does anyone know why he was called the Mad Hatter? Well, I guess back in the day when they used to make those hats that he was wearing, in the process of making those hats, they would use mercury in the process. And with using that process and mercury being in the hat and being on the person's head, it would absorb into their body. And that would cause cognitive issues and cause issues of this person now seeming crazy. So what would that have been? Could that have been like an Alzheimer's effect? Could that have been maybe some other mental illness or something where this person was deemed crazy because of how they were acting? But there's a reason for it. There's always a reason. There's always a cause for what's going on. And if you're toxic, if you have so many things in your body's always looking to protect you. It's always looking to do things in the most efficient way possible. And if it's not going to go through a normal channel, like getting rid of toxins through your bowels, it's going to go through the next best way it knows how. And that would be through the skin, as I mentioned. Pardon me. And I know there are people out there that have toxic jobs where you're dealing with all this stuff as well. And from anywhere from, if you're in pest control, there's tons of chemicals as far as handling that. Factory workers, military, hairstylists. If you're dyeing people's hair and you've got the dye, there's lots of metals in that. And There's also the fumes that you can be breathing in. Anyone who goes to like get their nails done, like there's lots of chemicals and fumes in that as well. And for most people, they're going in just for an appointment. It's just for the half hour, whatever that appointment looks like. So if you're the person working in that environment all the time, what is that doing to your body? What symptoms are you experiencing as a result of that? Are you dealing with any of these skin issues? Are you dealing with any of the constipation, even diarrhea, headaches? Are you dealing with hormone issues with all these toxins, all these toxins being in your system? And as I said, you need to handle this stuff. You need to find ways to get this out of your body because it's going to result in perhaps further issues down the road. If you're not handling these toxins today, if you're not starting to take care of your health today, what does that lead to? What does that look like? How are you going to feel down the road? Are you going to be able to work? Are you going to be able to travel? Are you going to be able to do any of the things that you love doing? What does your life look like if you're not taking care of your health? And there are ways to handle that. We have solutions for people. We have ways. We do quantum nutrition testing. We're able to tap into your body and see what it needs and give you solutions how to get better. So what's going on in your life right now? What's happening with your body? I realize I just don't have the chat up and someone's probably commenting. Oh, there we are. Sorry about that, guys. This is something we've seen a lot of lately. That was probably a couple minutes ago. So maybe you'll have to, the skin issues. That's what you're talking about. Yes, we have clients with lots of skin issues, rashes, quite severely so. And all the stressors in your body. The stress adds to that as well. Stress adds to that as well. And yeah, we need to find ways to handle this stuff. It's only going to get worse if you're not dealing with it today. This thing is not cooperating. Toxins, chemicals, metals, all stressors in your body. That's right. That is right. So what hobbies are you into that may be affecting you? Well, I'm kind of torn on this one. Pardon me, dealing with my own stuff as it is with health. So what are we dealing with when it comes to toxins? I play soccer. I don't know if anyone else out there watching plays as well, or does anything like painting or playing golf. These are areas where there could be chemicals. And I'm not saying to avoid these things because you need to connect with your joy. And in a lot of the instances, this is a social aspect for people, which is very important as well. As we've seen over the last few years, when we didn't have that, it dramatically affected people. So you want to keep that social aspect. You need to balance it out. Like parasites, as we talk about, they're just a reality. You want to keep your body in balance as best as you can and work on that. As long as things are in balance, things work well, and you don't have symptoms. So there's a little kind of metaphor here. If you can think of the best juggler in the world, I don't know who that would be, if that is a person. If you think of the best juggler in the world, whoever that might be, you could throw a name at it. They can juggle all the things. This is like your body now. If you're juggling all the toxins, eventually it's going to get to the point where your body you can't juggle anymore. You're going to end up dropping the balls or the chairs, whatever are being juggled. And I think I've thrown out chairs before, which is pretty comical to me. Eventually, you just can't juggle all the things anymore. Your body is overburdened by that stuff. And that's going to impact your whole body. It's going to impact your kidneys, your lungs, your liver. Your liver is the one that's doing its best to do over 100 jobs that it has to do. I think that's the right number. And you're adding on to that by these exposures. And eventually it's going to have this barrel effect, the barrel effect where there's only so much that it can deal with and then it spills over. Kate says, when I started cleaning up my own toxic burden, that's what started the ball rolling in getting rid of MS symptoms. Amazing. Yes. And Kate decided to take care of her health and making changes. I know that started with nutritional decisions as far as she was consuming, what she was putting into her body. And that's one of the easiest places to start. What are you eating? Are you eating all the processed food? Are you eating all the takeout? What can you do differently? You have the ultimate power when it comes to your health. You have the ability to make the decision to have a better outcome. What do you want to change? A lot of this is all habit and convenience, really. We're living in very busy lives. We're constantly on the go. And a lot of the times we can get into habits and routines that are easier because of schedules. But eventually you have to decide to do something different. You can't basically use these excuses or reasons, whatever you want to call it, not to do something. Because as I said, if you're dealing with these symptoms right now, and like a couple of our clients who are really struggling or have been struggling with hives and skin issues that are like dramatically have impacted their body, they are seeing improvements now because they've decided to work on it. But how does that impact your life? You've got hives and things all over your body, how you feel about yourself, how you feel in your body, how you're interacting with people. Are you? Because maybe you're just embarrassed of what's going on. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can decide to take control of your health now and do something different. And we are available to help you with that. We'd love to help clients change their lives and have a different result. And because of some people going through that, they have, maybe you are feeling down and depressed because you're just not able to do the things that you want, or it's taking you from being outside because being outside is affecting the skin issues and making them worse. So there are solutions, there are ways to get better and have a better life. A client said yesterday, this is Kate saying, I could take action and work with you or keep doing what I've been doing and probably keep getting worse. Perfectly said. And the client acknowledging that themselves is pretty huge. They are aware that what they've been doing isn't working. The definition of insanity, again, kind of rolls around. You're doing the same things over and over again, and you're getting the same results. You're not having the health that you want. You're not having the success you want with whatever that is. And yeah, it's time to do something different. We are available to help you with that. Align Natural Health. All you have to go to our website, alignnaturalhealth.com. You can click on the link in our bio on Instagram. It's in my bio on Facebook, about section, I guess. And all you have to do is set up a free discovery call with us. It's quick and easy. We have only a few appointments available during the week. So if this is something you're interested in, you're curious to find out more because you do want that better life, you want to enjoy your life again, we can help you with that. So just book the discovery call. It's the easiest thing you can do. 15 minutes of your time. If 15 minutes is all it takes to find out what you can do to make your life better, is that not worth it? What motivation do you need to improve your life today? If someone else you knew was dealing with what you are dealing with, would you recommend they do something different? What would you tell them? What if it was a loved one? And we like to handle things naturally, give natural solutions, handle the cause. Because if you're not handling the cause, it's just Band-Aid, whatever it is. It could be a natural product. It could be a pharmaceutical. It's just a Band-Aid if you're not handling the cause. And that's something that we look to do. So if you're looking to get better, improve your life, and enjoy your life, be able to do all the things you maybe couldn't do or get back to those things. You want to do that in the future. This is the time to think about that. What do you want your life to look like today, tomorrow, years from now? Something to think about. Book that discovery call, and that's everything. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Enjoy your weekend and live well naturally.